Hoorah. What's good, lovies? What's good? What's lovies? What's good? What's good, sexies? What's good, family? Warriors. Priests. The priestesses and the priests. Priests. Yeah, what's good? You know me. Doctor, the minister, the Princ, yo Prince for Mom Prince. For the Om Institute, Love Size, Naked Church. Yeah, about to break down. This is going to be a quick video. This is about that Roy Jones, Mike Tyson fight. Now, this is going to be a quick recap. Plus a few things I left out in part one. Okay, in part one, we decoded the name Mike Tyson. You can go back to Roy Jones. You can go back and look at that. I told y'all that the numbers were really to look for were 3, 8, 9, especially 8 and 9, 11, 22, 33, 44, and 88, even though 55, 66, 77, and 99 are important. Then in the triple digits, 111, 222, all the way to 999, specifically the numbers 111, 333, and 666, 888. Then there's the numbers 12 and the reverse of 12, 21. The number 13 and the reverse of 13 is 31. You look for the number 28, which 2 plus 8 adds up to 10. And the number's 36, which 3 plus 6 is 9. The number 19 is super important, which 1 plus 9 equals 10. And of course, the number 10. Okay, so that's what the numbers that we looking for. What I told y'all yesterday was we had the number 10. Well, we had the number 8 first of all, that there were 8 rounds. Then there were 8 2-minute rounds. 2 plus 8 is 10. So we had the 8 and we had the 10 that I just pointed out. Okay. Then the date of the fight was 11/28/2020. And I told you the 28, 2 plus 8 is 10. So you have 11/10/2020. You take out the zeros and the 10 and the zeros and the 2020, you have 11/1/22. You put all 3 ones together, you got 111. That's, I just told you, that's one of the most important of the triple numbers. Then, when you put the one of the ones with the 22, you have 122. And there you can see the 12. Or, you have the 1 times 22, which is 22. So, those are all the numbers that I've pointed out. Some of the numbers that I pointed out to you already. Okay, the fight took place in California, which already told y'all is California. Yes, I told you is the abbreviation is CA. C is the third letter in the alphabet, English alphabet, and A is the first letter. 31, which is the reverse of 13. Told you that. Staple Center. Staple, S, is the 19th letter. Told you 19 is important. 1 plus 9 is 10. That's that 10 again that I told y'all about. See how it's adding up? Mike. Mike starts with the letter M. M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. Bam. Told y'all about that. Tyson starts with T. T is 20. If you take the 20 and the 13 and put it together, you have 33. So the M for Mike and the T for Tyson is 33. You have Roy, 18th letter of the alphabet, English alphabet. 1 plus 8 is 9. Told y'all about the 9. The 3, 8, and 9. are the most standout numbers to look for. And what we are looking for is the numbers that are used by the Matrix to send a message to humanity, and or because we're looking for both, the numbers that's being used by the powers that be, the EOS, the enemies of truth, the elite rulers, self-appointed rulers that are way behind the scenes, where people like to call it 1%, but they even less than 1%. They're like 0.1%. These people that are behind the scenes, and they like to run the world and control what humanity can think, say, do, feel, believe, and definitely how they act. These people have their puppets, the ones that we think are so high up there, doing their dirty work for them. And a lot of these people, that these EOS that we were talking about, they have beings that perform magic, negative magic for them. I don't like to say black magic. I don't like to say dark magic. But it's nonetheless, let's call it satanic magic or satanic rituals. And the satanic ritual is played out in front of humanity. And because we pay attention to the thing, that it's like the Grammys or the awards or certain shows or whatever, because we're focusing on that and we're putting energy into it, we care, like, oh yeah, dance like that. We really support it. We are giving our life force energy to that. The ritual can feed off of us because we care and we are investing effort and energy into it. Okay? Mike Tyson got paid $10 million. Roy Jones got paid $3 million. People say they on the internet, it says about, but they specifically said 10 and 3. About 10 and 3 is 13. So again, we see another 13. So you see what's being said, right? You see what's being done, right? Okay. It has Mike Tyson, I want to get this right, as being 54. And I believe it's 54. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I'm almost sure it's 54. And Roy Jones is being like 51. So, and I forgot, that's the other number I forgot to tell you about, the 69. If those numbers are correct, the 51 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And 54 is 5 plus 4 is 9. So that's 69. Now, when you look at this ritual that's being done, what I didn't tell you yesterday is the gloves that Roy Jr. has on. Oh, and I forgot about Jones, Roy Jones. J is the 10th letter of the alphabet, so it's the 10 again. And Junior is the 10th letter. The J in Junior is the 10th letter. So that, again, is, the 10. Roy Jones, they're doing a Kobe ritual. Remember, y'all don't know, but I have several videos on here, about 4 actually, talking about the Kobe Bryant death and how it's a ritualistic sacrifice. And it's an image played out to the world. It was a sacrifice. It was a ritual. And he has on a Kobe gloves, the colors for the Lakers. Remember, Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles L, Lakers L. That L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's 3 and 3, 33. I already showed you that 33 is very, very important here. So that's that. They're doing a veneration to the science of Kobe and Gigi and Kobe. So that's very important. Then you have Mike Tyson with the red and black on, which is the colors that's often used in satanic rituals. I also told you about Tay Rock versus Murder Mook in the battle rap community. Tay Rock had on the red and the black, and Murder Mook had on all white. As you can see here, Roy Jones had white shorts with the yellow, with the purple and gold on it. Purple and gold was also used in the movie Us, which is speaking about the black family that were being hunted by themselves, a version of themselves. So that's some of the stuff right there that I didn't point out yesterday. And they said it was a draw, which is very important. I didn't really get too much more into it, but a lot of rounds was being scored like as I didn't look it up, but I was told it was 10 and 9. 10 and 9 for a lot of rounds. 10 and 9 is 19. I already told you 19 is one of the prevalent numbers. And 10 plus and 9 plus, 1 plus 9 is 10, which is a prevalent number. So if I looked at the time the fight took place, I'm sure that number would be one of the prevalent numbers. If I looked at their weight, I forgot their weight. I did have a thing with the weight on it. It was something like 220, which is, you move to 0, that's a 22, which is one of the master numbers that I underlined. Out of all the master numbers, specifically 11, 22, and 33. And the 88 and 60, so forth and so on. But I believe Roy Jones was like 210 or something like that, which you move to 0, that'll be a 21, which again is the reverse of 12, and I told you that's a prevalent number. So as you can see, these numbers are not just coming out by accident. Before I even looked this up in video 1, because I didn't watch the fight, I didn't see the fight, I heard about the fight. And from the stuff I said, as soon as I heard like 2 things, I said, oh, that was a ritual. And I said, let me look it up. Let me write down the numbers that people need to look for before I even look it up, so that people could see me look it up and see that I'm not just looking up stuff and then saying, oh, I see this number, so I'm going to say that number's important. Before I even looked it up, I wrote the number. Now that I told you what the numbers are, when you look up stuff, when a big major event happens and you look it up, you can see what's going on. Remember, COVID-19, 9 plus 19 plus 9 plus 1 is 10. That's the same 19. This is all rituals. These are all rituals. We're in a matrix. It's made a matrix that is made of data or information. That information can be switched around to create new things. We call it frequencies. We say things vibrate at different frequencies to produce different things. It's just about how you move. You move a piece of paper faster, the wind from it is going to fan you harder. You move it slower, it's going to fan you softer, so forth and so on. So these people are playing with metaphysical forces in order to get the results that they want. And the results they want is to feed off our life force energy and make us slaves to their system. So just want you to know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying your fight, but just know what's being done right in front of your face and to you specifically and the populace in general. All right, I'm not your average priest. It's not your grandma's religion. I might not like you, but I love you. Remember, Jesus Christ was a woman who came to teach Itaqua. Itaqua is the royal path to the throne, or what we call sex magic, that allows the individual to raise their frequency and tap into the 1080 love frequency, the highest frequency in this matrix, which people call God. And she taught EYS Onchigaga. EYS is the embrace your sexuality. Why? Because Onchigaga, sex is the gateway to God. Rahul.